loading up the excitement.
Well, it looks like we're live now, right?
Are
Yeah.
we live?
I like to give it a second though, because sometimes when you go back and you watch the replay, right at the very beginning, it's messed up.
Oh,
So,
there comes the chat. So that
yeah,
means
there's all the chat. I'm sure we're live now. So I've made a few minor adjustments to the screen here. I changed up the icons now for the viewers. Hopefully it works. If not, I can adjust the sizing of it, but I think it should be
we've
good.
got someone on Rumble.
Yeah, it looks like we are live in all the locations. This is great.
So
right.
that means we can say, let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, let's get ready to rumble. We're on YouTube,
Do it.
Facebook, and Rumble so far. It looks good. All right, let's get the show started.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that one was really late. That came like we were like 20 seconds in there.
Yeah,
That's all
usually it comes right away.
Yeah. I know you haven't been flying lately, Chris, but Dominic, you been out? You been out at all?
Yeah, I've just done I've just continued to do my sunrise or afternoon shot because it's been either rainy or windy in the morning. But I've done a couple of sunsets as well.
Yeah. Well, I thought tonight we could use the time to discuss, with what's going on in Congress and, that bill being pushed. If we end up with a DJI ban, I think the next series of drones that come out from DJI, I think might be the last ones if that does happen. And I'm curious about a few things that are going on, specifically the Air 3S that's coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be the one that's probably going to be the last one we could actually use because I don't think they're going to do a full DJI ban.
Yeah, and
What I heard.
I'm curious if it's going to be worth it for the specs, for
Oh
the
yeah,
price. Yeah, the price range is, I don't know if it's. Well, we'll get into it as the show goes on. Let's go in and say hi to the chat. But that's kind of what was on the table for tonight. I saw Warren, by the way, said he was tired and he was going to bed. So thank you, Warren, for stopping by. I hope you have a great night,
Good night,
brother.
Warren.
Yeah, you have any? We get Christian, who was first. How you doing, Christian? Glad to have you here, and thank you so much. He's promoting my new video streams. We'll get into that after. My wife, my number one supporter. boys. And Don's in the house. How you doing, Don? Glad to have you here.
Donald.
Ball.
And Bud Bieber wins because he was fourth. And that
Yeah.
works because four is technically a golf term, right? So it works. It fits. Bud, fourth place Bieber. And we got Steve. How you doing, Steve? Glad to have you here.
Hey, Steve, since you're in Vermont, we've got some news that you might be interested in taking along with us because you're so close to New Hampshire. So
Yeah.
we're going to
We'll
talk
get
about
into
that
fall
too.
foliage coming up soon.
Hmm.
And Ron's in the house. How you doing, Ron? Glad to have you here.
Hey, Ron.
And Jody. How you doing, Jody? Glad to have you here.
Jody.
There's Warren. He's lurking. Right. And the View,
Orange.
Mickey Moo. How you doing, Mickey Moo? Glad to have you here.
Good
And
evening.
Lee's in the house. How you doing, Lee? Yeah, it's Sunday already. I know, right? It's been a busy week.
I know.
Yep. Sunday's almost over. I don't know about you, but Sunday the show's kind of a wind down for me after a long week. It's been busy. It just feels nice to sit down and have some fun.
Talking to some friends, you
Yeah.
know.
We have Maria Davis. She'll be joining us for the open chat, by the way, and she's got something going on. She's got a new album coming out, and she's going to be working on a project, and she wants to talk about it tonight. So we'll get into that in a little bit.
Great.
And Bill Walton, how you doing, Bill? Glad to have you here.
Hey, Billy.
And Stephen
Hey,
Jones,
Bill.
how you doing, Steve? Glad to have you here.
Hey, Steve.
Steve.
And Brian, how you doing? Waypoint, New England. Glad to have
Hey,
you here, Brian. And Joel's in the house. Hey, Joel. Glad to see you.
hey,
I haven't
Joel.
seen him in a while, and he showed up in a
Hey,
couple of my live streams that I've been
Yeah.
having over the last week. And yeah, it's nice to see you again. Glad to have you back. And Ken, Shooter FPV. Ken's going to be joining
Hey, Ken.
hey,
us.
Ken.
How you doing, Ken? Glad to have you here.
Ken's been looking forward to what I have to say too. So,
Oh boy. And TJ Giggles. How you doing, TJ? Glad to have you here.
hey, TJ.
And Jim's in the house. He'll be joining us for open chat
Hey,
also.
Jim.
How you doing, Jim?
Hey, Jim.
Unless he's tired and falls asleep. It's just a possibility. It's okay.
Yeah, it's happened before.
Yeah, we're absolutely okay with it, And
We just
Captain Ray Kelly's in the house. How you doing, Captain Ray?
we'll just make
Right.
funny.
Wow, there's always a lot of chat. And Dewey's in the house. How you doing? Glad to have you here.
Hey, buddy.
Darren. Ready?
And Dominic. We have spotted the rare
I'm here.
Northside Hawk. Yeah. Nice hat, by the way.
Yep.
Dave Smith's in the house. I actually saw him trying to pop into the video. He came up in
Yeah.
the back panel, but he disappeared. So he might
He
show back
was,
up after.
yeah, he was there a minute ago.
Yeah. If not, no
Yeah, I
worries.
saw
Thanks
him.
for trying. Either way, I've pinned the link to the live to the panel. If you want to join tonight, we're gonna have a discussion. Yeah, David Ross be joining us for the open chat. How you doing, David? Glad to have you. Yeah. It looks like we got everybody. Yeah, it looks like we got everybody. So with that, let's go in and let's play. Community corner.
All right.
Yeah.
the featured posts maybe a little later in the day. Maybe
I didn't tag anybody.
yeah, that could be
Yeah,
it
we
too.
should do the at everyone tag.
If you use the everyone tag, it'll be like 50 people.
Yeah. And just so you know, if you're watching and you don't like getting notifications for the at everyone, some people get upset and they want to leave the group or they send you a nasty message. You can turn off and disable those notifications in your settings so
Yeah,
you
I
won't
didn't
get them.
know that.
Just when you have a group that's so big, it's nice to be able to reach the people who are interested in seeing that content. So that's our way to connect with them because it's hard to. Facebook's really makes it difficult. It buries everything. It's hard to find what you're looking for. So to be able to notify people like that is helpful. And if you don't want to, that's great too. But right there in
Yeah,
your options, you can
you
disable.
did that at the beginning of Community Corner. You were tagging, I think, everybody, right? And that's why, like, the
Mm.
first week, I think I got like 50 hits to do. Sorry, to do the video, and I was like, wow, that's a lot. So
Yeah. Oh, how you doing, Lawrence? Lawrence Clark's in the house. How you doing? Oh, and Benjamin, how you doing, buddy? Glad to have you here. And I
let's
saw
see what
another name
people
in there I meant
popping
to say
in.
hi to. I missed somebody. I thought I missed somebody. Maybe I didn't. Yeah. So, yeah, we're not going to have a featured guest tonight. So I think the best thing to do now is just to bring in our open chat panel. I'll add everybody here. Make sure they're all on the scene. Got Ken in there and David in there. I think we got everybody. How's everybody doing?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Guys,
What's
Ken.
happening?
Hey,
Hey,
on
bud.
On an
Marie.
interesting note, by the way, they did an update with Eevee Mux. Do you remember how I told you in the pro scenes you have to like place everybody by where you want their camera to be, so you got to set up before the show? Well, you know how here we have the dynamic seating where when someone adds, it automatically spaces everybody out. They've now enabled that function in pro scenes, so I can mess around, and when we have the open chat panel, we can actually have we can do extra things on the screen if we need to.
Sorry to
Like,
hear that, Don.
yeah, we don't have to. Oh, how you doing, Don?
Stuck in a living nightmare. Bummer.
Sorry to hear that.
Yikes.
So, Maria.
Yo.
So we had a discussion this week, and you talk about a new album you got coming out. So I want to give you the floor and let's know what's
Okay.
going on.
I got something cool going on. Cause I don't even know if this is going to show it or not. It's just going to be white or what. Well, that's kind of the album cover right there. Okay. You can see.
Cool.
Vive le soleil.
Vive le soleil.
Soleil.
It's French. It's weird. You'd think it'd be Soleil, but it's not. But I do have a new album coming out October 11th. And there's a song on the album that is entitled Go For It. And I just imagine a ton of really good drone shots for this, for an official music video. So if anybody wants to submit 4K footage to me that you've done, I can put you in for the official music video for that song. And of course, everybody will be credited at the end of the video and in the description. And if you have a link that you want me to put in the description as well, I can do that for you. But I want to get as many pilots as I can, as much diverse footage as I possibly can for this project, if I get enough of it. So anybody wants to do it, we transfer me files, and I did give Paul the email address for that, or if you have a Dropbox link, you can send that to me and or to Paul, he can forward it, whatever, and I can pull it out from there. The thing is, if anybody who submits any footage to me, you have to sign a consent and release form that you're not being paid for this, that you're letting me use this, and you're not expecting anything back. I got to do this because Maria Davis Music is a business, so I
It's a
have
legal
to.
entity. Yep.
Yeah, I have to have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
But
But
she's
yeah,
gonna credit you
I've
in
heard-
the video, which will be really cool. You'll be
what was that?
you're gonna give them credit in the for their shot in the video, which is really cool.
Yeah, at the end of the video, everybody who submit is going to be in there. But also, I want to help promote you guys as well, because I mean, I have a whole different crowd that follows my music, a whole different
Right.
crowd.
Is
Not
there
with
any,
drones.
is there
So
any
if-
type of subject Like,
What?
is there any type of subject?
No.
I
No.
was just going to ask that, Chris,
You said
too.
you did say something about you wanted
Everyone's diverse
faster
input.
footage, not like cine mode. You want sports mode or like
Well, faster footage, yeah. I mean, I just don't want something that's like at a snail's pace because that's not going to fit the kind of song it is. So I mean, just regular flight, or if you put on sport mode, that's fine. It doesn't matter what you're filming. Well, you want to stay away from maybe a burning dumpster, but I mean, aside from that,
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Damn.
Washington,
That's what I was going to do too.
is this too slow?
but yeah, just anything. I mean, I'm gonna pick and choose what clips I'm gonna use from whatever gets sent to me. But I think it'd be a really cool way to get your guys' work a whole new audience, especially if you give me your links to your YouTube, Facebook, and everything. I can put it in the description of the video. And
yeah. And
make
you
it more-
said, can I
Yes.
put the email that you want them to send you the footage in the chat?
yeah, you can do that.
I gotta. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Bug.
Okay, how long a clip you want, and primarily, what's the name of the song? Can we pre-hear it so we can get an idea?
I can't let you pre-hear it. It hasn't been released yet.
Got to look at the repertoire.
Okay. So-
But it is an upbeat song, a more faster paced song. I'll say that. But the name of the song is "Go For It." So
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
So that
it's
means we'll just go for it.
all
then.
right. Well,
Yeah.
we'll do just that. We've been known to do that once in a while.
yeah. You
Yeah.
can send me as many clips as you want. That's fine. But I
Just-
am going to be picking and choosing which ones. So
Mhm.
when you send the clips to me, when you get them to me, I need to have a good email address to email you back so I can send you the consent and release. I cannot
Okay.
add you to the video unless I have that signed by you and sent back. I
Understood.
know it's
No problem.
it's kind of a pain, but I mean, I
Do you
want
have
to
a
get the
deadline?
work out there.
I got a question. So a lot of the clips I have are just like long, clips that just keep going. So if I send you that, you'll cut it down to whatever size you need, right?
Yeah, I'll cut whatever
Yeah,
I
you
get
can
into what
slice,
I need.
dice, do whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
but no,
But again-
you don't need to worry about music. And even if there is music on whatever you send me, I'm going to mute that anyways.
Right.
So, but yeah, I need as many as I possibly can get, and I want to get as many pilots as I possibly can get, because I know Paul, he did this the contest about using one of my songs in one of your guys' videos, and I thought this would be a really good way to kind of pay it back to you guys for actually doing that, so they can get more eyes on your guys' work.
love it.
Go for it. Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Song
Well,
is
you're-
Go For It.
What?
Yeah.
What's the name of the song? Go For It.
Go for it, yeah. And
All right,
Just
the
saying, yeah.
album releases October 11th, so nobody's gonna.
Oh,
see
so it's not
it.
out yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
nobody's.
John Olson, how you doing? Glad to have you.
But the actual official music video will release a week after the album has been released.
Yeah, Lawrence Clark has a question for you. We asked if will you contact the submitters to let them know their footy's going to be showing in the.
Yeah. As soon as I get a consent and release form back, then it's good to go. I would let everybody know who has sent it that I've received the signed consent and release, and it's good to go. But I do need all footage. I need everything back by the end of the month. So we're kind of cutting a little close here. We got 8 days.
Okay,
So
cool.
because I need time to edit, and releasing an album is not that easy. So I need to do that too.
Your music is primarily EDM, right?
No, it's
No.
electronic chill out.
Okay.
There's some hints of trance in there and everything, but it's mostly electronic chill out. But this is the only person who's heard this song is Paul. He's lucky enough to be able to hear this
How do
song
we
in
get the
advance.
song?
You cannot ask those kind of questions, Jim. Go back to sleep. Sorry, no, you can't. Can't tell you.
I'm actually an EDM composer.
No,
myself.
I've been looking it
Maria-
up in the other browser over here, and I can't.
No, Maria messaged me earlier in the week. We said we'd talk about this tonight during the show. But Dave Chile Jr. asked if he can email you a YouTube link. But will you? I don't know if you can get the 4K
John.
footage that way from a YouTube
No.
link.
Yeah, you won't
No, I can't. I need to have it sent. If you have a Dropbox, put in a Dropbox, send me the link to it so I can download it.
Or Google
you-
Drive you could share too.
Or Google Drive, yeah. Or
Drive,
We transfer.
WeTransfer. You can
We
send
transfer,
us
yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
Quick question. Are you going to put her email in the description for after the show so we can
Sure,
get our
absolutely,
Go
yeah.
back to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just say it right now in case anybody's watching and they forget to look for that link. Okay.
Go slow. I've had a few drinks.
Yeah, we're gonna
Type it in. Type it in.
And here it is.
M as in Maria, D as in Davis, T as in totality, F as in films, 79 at yahoo.com.
It's right up there on the screen right now. So everybody, get your pen and
take a
paper.
screenshot.
MDTF 79.
Yeah, MDTF79 at
79.
yahoo.com. That is
Got it.
that's the one email address I give out because I can't give out any others, but that one I
All
can.
right.
I like it when you say that because as soon as you say Yahoo, I think of like mid '90s Yahoo. Remember
Hey,
that?
I've had Yahoo forever, and I'm in my 50s.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't I
right.
use that email address for specifically for things like this, where I'm going to have a bunch of people I don't know send me stuff. So
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't
I-
worry,
I-
you don't have to send her the files through LimeWire anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
LimeWire.
I'm looking forward to seeing this. This ought to be super
It's
cool,
gonna be
man.
fun.
Yeah, I
How
can't wait to see it. It's gonna be cool.
How long is the song?
I think it's a long one. I'm pretty
still trying to
sure.
figure out
I'm
where
gonna
the
look it up
song
on
is.
my end.
Don't play it by accident.
No, it won't pay. It's 5 minutes and 20 seconds long.
Wow.
Oh, you need a lot of clips.
I
Then.
need footage.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just
Because
I
when you do
Good
a
amount.
video
roll a
like
whole
this,
bunch of clips, so
you
maybe I'll
Like a
resend them to you.
faceless video.
when you're doing a video like this, you want to keep the clips anywhere, depending on where you are in the song, anywhere between 3 to 6 seconds. So that's going to require a lot.
Oh, I hope everybody's okay. By the way, they had a confirmed tornado go by where
Yeah.
Todd Sterling was. I hope
Yeah, I
everybody's
just
all
saw that.
right.
During the tornado, we had perps running through our neighborhoods, jumping through fences, and cops all over the place, and it was crazy today.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Phonetic alphabet? What?
So Lawrence said he's going to submit something using Google Drive.
Cool.
So
Cool, I
there you go.
appreciate
Hopefully
it.
that works out real well.
Yeah.
And I'll put the email in the description. And also, Maria is on Facebook, so you can always reach out directly to her if you're still lost. Just reach out to her on Facebook, and don't forget, check out her stuff. You got Spotify, Pandora, add her library to your thing. Yeah.
There's 2 Facebook pages. There's one that's my personal, and I'm not adding anybody to that. But there's my music, my artist page. Okay,
Yeah.
so the one that actually has my logo, MD combined image logo. That's my music one. That's the one to reach out on if you want to.
All right.
Hey!
And just for fun,
Going on
a lot of you
here?
already know this, but I got a Nevada too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And I
Well
got
done.
my bug bumpers on it too.
I want one too.
Go to Amazon. Seriously, this is
Hey,
how I got
Steve,
it.
how
I
you
want my
doing?
original one back.
Hey, the rock stars in the house.
Hey,
Listen.
Steve.
Go to Amazon right now. I don't know if it's for other countries, but I saw it on Amazon. You can get the Avata 2 and some other drones too, with payments. And there's no interest. It's done through Amazon. Zero interest. You got 5 months to pay it off.
Have you
Oh,
flown
you know
it yet?
what I do is I do the PayPal thing. Paying for.
Yeah, but if
Oh,
you have
yeah,
really crummy credit, okay, and you still want to get a different drone, you can do that with Amazon. There's no credit check. There's nothing. They'll
Yeah,
just do it for you.
my credit sucks balls. So
You know,
Yeah,
it's
me
not
too.
even about credit. I have the goggles V2 and the other controller, and none of them are current with all the new stuff.
Yeah, me too. I have the original Avata with the stick controller and the V2 goggles. So I mean,
They're great for the 03 units
yeah
for the home built stuff.
I'm
but
good. I'm good with
going
that for
forward,
now
nothing.
until I hit the lottery, and then I'm good.
yeah,
And now
that
mine's
one
in
I'm
stock.
buying is the Air 3S.
That's what I want. Well, as long as it has a
That's
1-inch
what I
sensor.
Oh yeah, I have an Air 2S right now, and the thing's been great.
Me too.
But I mean,
Maria's in the house. How you doing?
there's just so much more going for the Air 3S. I mean, it's basically a Mavic, if you really want to think about it. I mean, without the Hasselblad. So
It just passed FCC certification too, from what I saw.
yeah, it's supposed to be
Nice one.
debuting in October.
Yep. You're correct, Ron. Mrs. Rockstar. That's right. That's Mrs. Rockstar to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got something to bring up tonight. Any locals? We've been talking about this for a little bit about going up to the Castle in the Clouds in New Hampshire, and
Nice
I was thinking
background.
October 12th. It's a Saturday. I can't because after that I'm going into surgery. There's not going to be way that I can use my hands after that. So I was thinking October 12th we can go up to Castle in the Clouds in New Hampshire and the Ospey Mountains and do a little meetup, basically.
Yeah, I'm just hoping we can get the car finished up and taken care of in time because I don't want to miss the foliage. I really want to go up there, and I can charge up my batteries quite a bit while I'm out there, out on the where we parked, and I just really want to get a good like bunch of video from there and not miss the foliage. I don't want to go through that like I did last year.
No.
No, the foliage.
Yeah, you
What
can't go all
happens
the way
is
there, and
Yeah, what happens is it's green at the bottom, but once you start getting up into the higher elevations, the foliage is there. We went there October 14th, and we were kind of in the low. What the hell's going on, Jim?
Whose dog?
Jim.
that's fine. I mean, I got to go check on this. I'll be back in a minute.
Probably another perp
Right,
in the
so
neighborhood.
basically, last year we went October 14th, and we were kind of in the low areas of Lake Winnipesaukee, and it was basically green. It was really sparse. There was nothing really going on. But
It was beautiful,
Paul went
though.
one
It
way.
was beautiful, absolutely
Yeah, it
gorgeous
was.
out there.
It
Yeah.
was still beautiful. But Paul went one way. I went the other. I went towards Wolfboro, and then I headed up to Castle in the Clouds.
Mm-hmm.
That area, and there's a big field, just like a nice area to park. And I saw the foliage up there, and I said, "Oh, I'm going up there." So I went, and I traveled my drone all the way up as far as I could,
Yep.
and I got some stunning footage. I mean,
Yeah.
I like foliage when there's still a little bit of green in it.
Yeah,
And,
you went north, and I went west
Yeah.
towards Laconia. I hung out in Laconia, which was real fun because I was meeting with my niece, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, she came out there to meet us with her husband Mike, and we had a great time. I loved it out there.
Oh,
The
it's
food
still
I got was
great.
incredible. Yeah, actually, so I took basically my best shots of 2024. I added to that compilation video that I'm doing the live stream with the drone footage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I put all my favorite shots of 2024 in there, in the mix of footage, and that was one of my favorite places to fly over the air. Was like I was just so disappointed that we didn't get the foliage, but it wasn't a total waste because I mean, to fly up there,
No, you still
was-
got something.
yeah, it's incredible.
Even if it's green, I mean, I know you went up there to get more color, but I mean, your little pan there of the whole, area of Laconia was beautiful.
Hey, Ted's in the house. How you doing, Ted?
I have nothing
Hey,
going on
Ted.
that Saturday, so I think I can
Yeah.
be good for that.
And
Yeah, so
Jeff
I'm looking
Norman.
October 12th.
Yep, I can be
Yeah.
good.
Hey,
Jeff
Chris.
Norman has something going on. I forget exactly when he said, but he wants to do a get together here in New England, up in Boston, I believe it is.
Probably the next.
Sorry, was it up by Foxborough? I'm not exactly sure where
I
he
think he
wanted
said
to do that.
Foxborough.
Gabe likes Boston.
Yeah,
I love
I have,
Boston. So
I have a little secret spot. I found a spot on Google Earth where we may be able to. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a spot I found on Google Earth where we may be able to park and not get into any trouble. But then again, you got to think. I mean, you got to look at it and you got to find out if there's any games going on or whatnot. You just
Yeah,
can't.
as long as there's no games, you're good
Where?
to go.
Christopher.
and you've got to be a mile away from the stadium on takeoff point.
It's it's close
Yeah,
to
Gabe
a
knows
mile.
that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure exactly.
it'll
It was like a
they
year
won't
ago.
measure the mile, but
It was a year ago,
yeah.
almost a year ago when me and Jeff talked. So,
Hey, Alex, how you doing?
yeah.
But like, if there's no game, I don't think that there's any kind of restriction. I mean, about a month ago, I flew.
No, if there's not a game, no.
Right. I flew in Kansas City and I took off right from the parking lot of Arrowhead and I got shots of Arrowhead and Kaufman. So, I mean, I was literally in the parking lot. So as long as there's no game, and check your NOTAMs or TFRs or whatever. But yeah, as far as I know, if there's no game, then there's really no limit. But I would try to take off outside the property anyway, just to be.
Definitely.
You'll get kicked off the property
Yeah.
just like me, guaranteed.
I would not go into.
Don't be like Dave.
I would not go into like Patriot Place parking lot and take off. I mean, there's a couple of.
No, there's some spots down the street.
Hey,
If you go north
we'll talk about
past
them
the
here.
stadium, there's some places you can take off from and still be able to fly.
Yeah, me and Jeff looked at some and we discussed it, and then we got shot down because there was some soccer game going on.
The
Revolution.
Yeah.
So it kind of like, oh damn, but it's like, yeah, I mean, I haven't have really much ambition to go out and fly lately, but I want to.
Christopher.
I should have flown at the
Christopher,
Metallica.
somebody's talking to me. Oh,
Two of my dudes been down. I don't have a whole lot of
days.
ambition.
you got the same shirt, Maria.
you guys coordinated this before the show, didn't you?
We shop at the same store.
Yeah.
I never checked my email.
Hey, Mark, how you doing? Mark White's in the house.
That's great,
Hello,
Maria.
Mark.
So I wanted to talk about my new live streams that I'm hosting on my channel while we're here tonight. So I know some people are confused by it. They're like, where you going with your channel and all that? I'm still doing the live stream here, and I'm still doing my drone stuff. But, I've had a very stressful, say, month and a half. A lot of crazy things have happened. Just,
Hello, Alex.
Yeah.
and I just wanted to sit back and relax and, put on some chill music. And I said, you know what? I want to live stream some, chill music videos. Or, we just got some music with drone footage. For one, I have two of them, but one of them's doing drone footage. But the idea is just if you have a place to go and relax if you're stressed out. I have one for relaxation with drone footage, and then I have another one for like if you're studying or you're working at home or you just want some, kind of calming music in the background. Go check them out on my channel.
It's great 9-hour-a-day music.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Where's the music being pulled from? Epidemic? And,
Any music service I have, I go through, and that's the thing too. I'm carefully going through and picking the music I want. I'm not just throwing music in there. I'm curating a nice playlist in there. So I go in there every day. They're all the playlists are being updated every day. The drone one's going to get new footage every day, and the music's going to go in there. I've added like 2 hours of new music to the relaxation stream every day so far. But it takes time because I got to go through and pick the right songs.
It came up unexpectedly too. It was like you were a little bit disappointed about the numbers recently on the show stream, and then all of a sudden, Paul starts posting relaxation streams, and I'm like, oh, this is something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it fits because I feel like who doesn't? Yeah. Not everybody's the drone. Oh, go ahead, Maria.
Can I make a suggestion real quick? Okay. To add to your lineup for music, this song right here, okay, Imaginarium, which has hit over a million streams on Pandora now.
Yay. Well done.
Perfect for relaxation, because that's what it is chill out. So this particular song, please add that.
I will if you want me to. Absolutely. Well, I don't want to. So I only put music I only put music that I'm licensed to use. So if you tell me you want me to add any music in there, I most certainly will. But I won't do it without your permission.
I will write you a license to use that one.
Oh, that's
great.
Nice.
Well done, Maria.
I'll definitely add it.
I always grant Paul the license for the
community corner.
Community corner, yeah.
I like to find 25 to 30 minute long, like Zen music videos. So
well, that's the thing too.
The longer the better.
I'm creating playlists with the stream. So here's the thing I learned. this.
Yeah, 6 hours.
I can stream 24 hours a day. And I was going to do 24-hour-a-day streams. But here's a problem. After 12 hours, if a stream is more than 12 hours, YouTube does not archive it. So you can't go back and watch the replay on it. So it makes no sense to have a playlist full of your live streams with the relaxation music because they'll never be able to play them. So instead of doing a 24-hour live stream, I'm going to do two 12-hour streams for each of them. And so that way it'll be a 12-hour stream, and then YouTube will archive it, and I'll have a playlist on my channel where you can go and just click play, and you'll play through all of them. You know, yeah.
I'm gonna try and play that all day tomorrow.
Mm.
Yeah, I did it for a lot last night. So
Do you
you've got a
put
bit of
links
watch
in
time
the
out of me.
description? Sorry, do you put links in the description of the artist's music that you're using?
I will for yours if you want me to, absolutely, but I don't because one, I use a whole bunch of music, but I'm licensed just in general. I have a license to use any of the tracks on that service. So unless like I went to a service that said like there were services that Chris used where you could use the tracks as long as you credited them in the description, it was good.
Attribution, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not required to do that here, although I have the option while the stream's playing to have it come up on the screen, the name of the artist. But I didn't want that. I wanted people to be able to come in and put it full screen and just enjoy the scenery, whatever is there, and just kind of get lost in the music. Maybe chat with other people, you know. So that's where we're at with that.
Well, your channel's whitelisted, right? You don't have to put it in if you don't want to. Or...
Yeah, I don't have to put the attribution because I have just a general license from like Artlist and Epidemic Sound, and I have Melody for life. That's Melodia, Melody, whatever it's called. I got a deal like $59 for life. It doesn't have a lot of great music, but it does have a lot to pick from, and you can find things in there that work for you. So
Well, you got to pay for it again.
I do Upbeat for like $7 a month, and my channel gets whitelisted. But if somebody else, like if we have to, like the community corner, if I put something in there, all I have to do is send you a code. You put it in the description, and supposedly it's supposed to work.
It does, because when I don't put the code in and I forget, I get hit with the copyright. But if
all right, well, I'm glad that it works when you use the license code.
It's kind of like a BMI license from back in the day.
Well, and here's the thing: I'm not too worried about it with the show because we play like group members' videos with their music in it, and like Jeff Norman especially, he uses music that always ends up, I don't blame him. He picks good music for his videos, but I'm saying, if you're going to show people's videos, that's something you're going to have to expect. So I don't ever really, if I get a copyright notification, for the most part, they say you just can't monetize a stream.
Right.
But I'm not monetized with ad revenue or anything. I just, the only money I make off of here is if people leave a super chat or they're a channel member. Shout out to my channel members, by the way. Thank you so much. But yeah, that's how I would generate money from here. But the goal is with the live streams to is increase my watch hours so I can hit that 4,000 hour mark and actually, get some ad revenue, which would be nice. Yeah. Grow my channel a bit more.
Right.
It's nice because I can handle both. I can do this and wait. I'm sorry. What was that?
You don't have the 4,000 watch hours yet?
Nope. But on a side note, last week I hit 100,000 views.
I have a channel that nobody knows about, really, but I've got like 35,000 subscribers on that channel, and I'm monetized on it. But even with that, the amount of money you get from monetization, since YouTube changed the rules on everything, oh my god, it's really gotten bad. Because I used to cash out every month. Now I'm getting enough to cash out every 3 months.
Yeah. But that's the same thing. I'm getting enough to cash out every 3 months. It looks like. No. Yeah. I finally, I'll get a payment next
for the
month.
free market.
Yeah. But no, it's perfect if you're at home and you want to just relax. Throw on one of the streams and enjoy it.
Yeah, I did that yesterday, Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised because I got a few messages from some of my friends, and they thought I'm changing up my whole YouTube thing and all that. And I'm like, no, I'm not really. I'm trying to increase my watch hours, and I know that we have 37 people watching the show, but doing one show every week, even if all 37 watch the show, I would creep so slowly towards that 4,000 watch hours, and actually I was losing hours. It was what was happening. I was going down. So I did low. So I did something to supplement it. It worked out pretty good because I'm getting over 100 watch hours a day. So it's helping, and I'm even interacting. It's nice chilling out with people in the chat. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. What are you drinking, Dom? Ashley wants
It's
to
a
know.
7-Eleven coffee.
Oh, nice.
They
Yeah.
got
Have a
7-Elevens in
Late for coffee.
Australia?
Wow.
That's cool.
Way too late for coffee.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
on
that-
the other side of the world.
We have 7-Eleven in Australia.
Wow.
Oh, let's go give away a mug. You guys ready?
Yeah.
We got 36 views. If you haven't been on the
Give it
if you
away.
haven't watched a show before, we give away a coffee mug every week during the live show. We're gonna go do that now. You can do so with a hashtag. So
I give mine away.
hashtag USDS in the chat for your chance to win. And I changed things up a little here. I put a countdown timer. I'm going to start that now. You have 2 minutes, everybody. Okay, my wife is entering for Lachey. I think it's just Shay, isn't it? Or we good? Lachey.
Yeah.
I still got to meet up with you, Paul.
Stylers.
Yeah, true that.
I do have a mug waiting for me.
So yeah, I added the chat on the screen here. Everyone can see everyone.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, that's new. You got a little timer.
Yeah, and I changed up the viewer count. I changed up the style of the viewer count so I could add all the
That's
platforms.
nice.
You can also enter outside of the USA. If you do win outside of the USA, I am gonna like PayPal you or Venmo or whatever, one of those kind of services. I'm gonna send you $10 so you can still enter outside the USA. Hashtag USDS in the chat for your chance to win this custom United States Drone Society coffee mug. Not everyone has them, and I think Dom has finished destroying them with chainsaws.
Mm-hmm. So if you are in the U.S., right, and you want $10 instead of a mug, are we able to do that too?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll do that too. I know a lot of people have a mug already, so you can donate it if you win, or we can re-roll, or you can.
How about can we donate the $10 to somebody else as well?
Why you making it overly okay? Sure, fine.
Yeah. I'm getting into all the nooks and crannies here.
Hey Patrick, how you doing? I'm going to give you a wrench so you can check out anybody's channel. That's the reason why you guys have a wrench. If you want to find someone else's channel, you can just click on the name and go visit them and get subscribed. 5 seconds left, and then we're going to run the giveaway.
I thought you had the special Maria Davis mug.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody. Who's going to win? Who's going to win?
We got to get the USDS coolers.
Yeah.
Instead.
You're welcome.
Well done, Bill.
Congratulations, Bill. It looks like we're
Because eventually everybody's going to have a mug.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to switch it up a little bit, you know?
Congratulations, Bill.
Wait to win another
All right,
one.
Bill.
Put it away.
I think you need to give away Dom's cap on the next giveaway.
Yeah.
The only thing is you got to go get it from him.
So Ted
Yeah.
said, Daddy,
You've got to come all the way to Australia to get the cat.
Uh-huh.
No problem.
Have fun with that.
all right. Next time when I put my name in, I'll send Ted one if I win.
Yeah. So
Look to the
why we
top.
have to? I'm sorry. What was that?
You're donating the mug I won for second place of the last contest thing to your officer, right?
Yes,
Right.
Officer Carter. Absolutely. Yep.
Cool.
So
Wait. Ask him if he's mailed anything yet.
oh, stop it!
Any
But
mug?
Uh-oh.
you know
Where
what?
are my stickers, man? Come on.
I'm so oh man. No, listen. I'm supposed to send Bud something, and I keep forgetting to send it. I just listen. This is what I'm talking about with being stressed. I've had so much going on. I just keep. If it's out of sight, it's out of mind. We got the car got hit. We've been on the phone with the insurance, then the mechanic, and we got a bunch of body work to do to the car. And she just got a new job, so it's like, and then so
Yeah, how did that go, Paul? I mean,
Yeah, we'll talk
why
about
we're
that.
doing, this is why we're doing stress relief. This is exactly
Paul,
why
you
we're-
got hit last week, and we all wanted to know how it went. I mean, is it all okay?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that
Okay,
later.
yeah. So what happened is the mechanic next door, luckily we have a mechanic right next door. He went to check out the car after because the damage to the body, the cosmetic work is $2,700 worth of cosmetic damage alone. and we weren't sure what was wrong with anything mechanical. Okay, so we looked at it, and the what was it called?
Transaxle.
The
Steering.
control arm.
The control arm. The control arm was completely bent.
Oh,
So it wouldn't. Yeah, it would have been bad if we tried to drive it anywhere. The tire would have probably come off. So he replaced the control arm. The car is drivable, but we got to go get the body work done, and we have to get the alignment. But we had the insurance assessing guy come out, check out the car, and plus, it was crazy because she moved to another job. She was looking for work, so she moved to another spot.
Yep.
Which was, instead of being a mile away, she's now 7 miles away. Our car gets hit. Okay.
Yep.
And then a job that she's wanted for a while and applied for finally offered the job. So she wants to go there, but now she's got to go do stuff. She's got to take the drug screen. She's got to do the test because it's a facility that she's working at where she had to do like, a couple of tests in the physical. And so it's like all this is happening right when the car got hit. So it's been stressful.
Oh man.
So the whole stress relief was just I needed, and I figured, believe it or not, that if I got more people to relax with me, I was multiplying my stress relief on more than just me. I was making it better for other people.
About it, man.
So yeah. So
when it rains, it pours, man. That's how it usually is. But I'm glad that you guys are able to get the car fixed.
Yeah, exactly.
And be able to continue what you're doing because, coming into a point where if the car got totaled, that would have been.
That could have been.
And you weren't even in the car either.
Yeah, exactly. We weren't even. Someone was running from the cops. Now, let me share a little knowledge with you.
You run through the cops through my neighborhood today.
I don't listen. I learned about gap insurance. If you have a car that you're paying on and you don't know what gap insurance is, check your policy and make sure you have gap insurance. I'll tell you why. Because if our car was totaled, we didn't have gap insurance. So the insurance would end up paying off the value of the vehicle, but the value of the vehicle is actually less than we owe on it.
Right.
So if the car was totaled, they pay off we'd still owe the remaining balance.
Right.
But if you get gap insurance, it'll cover any difference.
They cover the difference.
Yeah.
Right.
The second you drive it off the lot, you lose $4,000.
So if you get totaled in a car accident, the car, you'll lose a car, but you won't have any payment owed on it anymore, and you'll be good. So yeah.
Hey, Paul.
Yep.
Send my mug to Ted.
Oh, look at that. There you go, Ted. You got yourself a mug.
Yep.
He
said he wanted a mug.
Ted, congratulations.
Ted.
All right,
I won one, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I still haven't met up with you. No,
I think Ted's worthy.
Man.
Yeah.
Very much.
All right, well, we got about 10 minutes left, 11 minutes left. I'm going to go around and give everyone a chance to say what they want to say and promote what they want to promote. But before you leave tonight, I want to just ask you to include in your whatever you got to say. Are you going to buy one of the new DJI drones? Is it going to be the Air 3 or the Neo? And if it's the last generation of drones,
speaking on this,
would you buy a backup to one of your drones? I want to know what backup you would buy, or if you're going to buy one of the new ones. And we'll go with David.
Okay, well, let's see. I'll answer your question right away. If I had to buy a backup drone, I would buy a Mavic 3 Pro. No doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it. But other than that, I mean, the other one I'd consider, Paul, is that Neo seems really kind of cool. With all the obstacle avoidances and being able to get underneath, even into the woods and stuff like that. So that would be interesting. That would be my new drone selection.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Jim doesn't like that idea.
No.
He never likes my ideas. So hey, what can I tell you, right?
Here's my problem. I was, talking about that. I'll mention my feelings about the Neo, and I'll tell you why. I think it's great that DJI is making FPV drones like that more user friendly, more like built for anybody to kind of pick up and fly. But here's a problem. I will not fly that Avata 2 in full manual anymore.
No.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because
Why?
Because it wants to crash.
Really?
Compared to the one? I learned to fly the one without it experiencing the yaw washout.
No, I've had yaw washout from it, and I just don't. it's too risky. If I don't, I felt confident flying the DJI FPV, but with the Avata 2, I do not. So I think that
We get washed out tonight.
I still wish that DJI would make an FPV 2 that just had a better camera. Give us another
exactly.
potato.
That's all it needs.
They're not gonna. Yeah.
Yep.
Fair.
Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth, Paul.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate having you here tonight, David.
All right, good to be here
Hey,
as
we'll see you
always.
soon, buddy.
See you later, guys.
Have a great week, brother.
Dave.
Yep.
And Maria, I'm going to save you for last. We're going to talk about your album before we go.
Awesome.
I'll go with Bud.
What were the
Booty
questions?
shaking beaver.
Will you buy a backup if they do ban DJI drones? Will you buy a backup?
What are
And
you
what
gonna
will
buy
it be?
right now?
And
All right.
would it be the Air 3 or the Neo?
First of all, I've already ordered.
It's free the Neo.
My wife's in the other room, the Neo.
Just gonna come in.
What'd you say, Bud?
Say it louder, please.
I said nothing. And
What the fuck?
Chris, you're on my list. Anyway, I know it's old school because it came out in what?
Never mind, dear.
But my Mavic 2 Pro and Lychee, because I fly, pre-programmed missions with it, is a fantastic drone. The video is unbelievable.
There you go.
That's just my opinion. Anyway, fly safe. Thanks, Paul, wherever you are. Paul, great show. Appreciate you having me again. Maria,
Always.
I'll send you some crazy shit or stuff.
Yeah. Thanks, bud.
Not too crazy, all right?
All right, Bud. Thank you so much. Have a great week, brother.
Thanks, Bud.
Dude,
See you, Bud.
Booty shaking.
Taking Bud. And Ken.
Yeah. So I don't know if I
Real
want to
quick,
back.
Ken, I just want to say I'm glad to see you. You're not in the basement today. You're up
I was
No.
gonna say that.
No, Ken's out of the basement. Holy shit.
No, because I'm doing a 3D print again, and I caught a lot of crap a couple of weeks ago for having a print going on.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, and my son's working, so I'm like, I'll just hide up here today. but I want the 3S. My 2S is kind of getting a little old, but and I have 4 batteries, and just the other day I noticed that 3 of them are starting to swell, which is not good. So I would go for the 3S, depending on the price, and I heard that it's not going to be too bad. So and then maybe if I can get away with keeping the Air 2S as a backup, I could do that. But I don't know. We'll see. But I haven't really flown too much until tonight. It was really crappy, rainy day, but there was an epic sunset tonight. So if you got me on Facebook, I'll be posting those probably shortly after the show tonight. So check them out. And yeah, Maria, I'll probably send you probably just one clip that's pretty decent, and you can chop it as you see fit. And I'm looking forward to that video too, just to see all the stuff that you compile, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool.
You have to share it everywhere too.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's it for me. So have a great week, guys. It's going to be kind of cloudy and crappy here for all this week. So
Yeah.
but hopefully wherever you guys are at, fly and post.
All right.
Thanks, Ken.
Thank you so much, brother. Have a great week.
You
See you
too.
soon,
Looking
hopefully.
forward to seeing you in New Hampshire, man.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
the date's open, so I'm going to put it in, and
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Hopefully it doesn't
Good
rain.
fall pictures
Yeah.
coming up.
Yep. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
Yep. And Alex said Air 2S still rocks, and we're buying replacement batteries. I agree 100%.
No, I know that's probably what I'll do. That you can get some you can get some used ones on Amazon for about $50. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's too long to talk about, but yeah, you can get them at Amazon, $50, low charge, low cycles. So that's
Batteries.
what you can
Still
do.
a great drone. I mean, I haven't had any problems that people have told me about swelling batteries. So,
Yeah, they're old.
We had,
so,
we had issues with some swelling Air 2S batteries, but we replaced them right away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
All
yeah.
right, guys.
All right. Ken,
Thanks,
have a
man.
great week, brother.
Ken, good seeing you, brother.
Yeah, and I wanted to. We had a woman in Dartmouth who was unalived by her. I don't know if it's her boyfriend or what it was, but my wife went to school with her, and it was kind of crazy what happened. So condolences to her and her family.
Condolences.
That's sad news. What happened?
Yeah, I
So
saw that.
yeah, crazy world we live in. With that, Jim, I'll let you go next. Sorry, horrible
So
lead into your goodbye, but yeah, I
I
wanted to.
know, right?
that's all right. So onto the subject of drones that you want to get if they uh, fulfill the ban, I guess, so to speak. Um, I lost my Avata 1. That's getting in for replacement, and that's going to cost me. The Mini 3 Pro, that's probably going to cost me. So all I got left right now is the Air 2, and I can't say, oh, yeah, go out and get your Air 2 now. It's great. It's fun, but yeah, I don't have anything to say as far as what to go out and get because right now my favorite birds are off into the shop. So I'm
That
kind of
sucks.
I'm bombing.
Yeah.
I'm bombing. That's all.
All right.
Sorry to hear that, Jim.
You'll bounce back.
Yeah. I miss my goggle birds.
I know. I can only imagine. It'll be all
Oh
right though.
god.
You'll be reunited soon enough, and then
Well,
you.
see, so hold on. So the thing is,
Hopefully, before I
every
talk,
time I bought into DJI, I was always on the back end, and they always coming up with something new. So everything I got, even though I got it when it was all brand new, it was never forward compatible. So everything I got only refers to the Avata and not forward compatible. Same with other shit, and it sucks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't have any. I'd love to get the Avata 2 or the Neo, but they're all DJI 404 units, and it's all RCO 3 units, and all that. And I've all got first generation, and now they're all on third generation. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm screwed.
Well, you'll be reunited soon enough, Jim. It's all good.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
I miss my Avata. I miss it bad.
Yeah.
I
I
miss it
miss
bad.
it, and I don't even have it. I want one
I was in
myself.
Indiana. I couldn't. I didn't have it to use. I was so pissed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, you guys have a great night.
Hey,
All
you
right,
too,
Jim.
Jim.
Hope you have a great week, brother.
I'm gonna try. Hopefully, I'll get my drone back from DJI soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who knows?
hopefully.
Oh, good luck.
We'll see.
Yeah, good luck,
Wish
Jim.
me
Mine
luck.
came back pretty quick.
Yeah. And Maria. So as we were discussing tonight, Maria has a new album release coming out, and she's got a song. What was the name of the song again?
Go for it.
Go for it.
Yep.
She wants to compile some drone footage to create the video for it. We've left her email address in the chat. I'm going to put it in the description of the video.
Mhm.
Why don't you drop a line about your album? Let us know what's going on with the album.
Well, it's coming out October 11th. 10 songs, and that's all you can know until it comes out. you have to you have to listen to it. It's going to be on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Bandcamp. I mean, everywhere. Pandora. It's everywhere. And I hope everybody enjoys it. And I'm really looking forward to getting the drone footage to put together for an official video for one of the songs. It's not, of course, the title track. The title track is Vive le Soleil, but it's a really good tune that's kind of in the middle of the mix of songs on there. So yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to know about drones, right?
Yeah, if this is going to be our last generation of drone, are you going to buy a backup, or are you going to get the Air 3 or the Neo?
Well, what I would do is get the Air 3S because of the 1-inch sensor. I don't buy a drone for bells and whistles and how many master shots it can do. I buy the camera is the way I look at it. And getting the Air 3S, then my Air 2S would become the backup. And I just bought the Avata 2. So
Yeah, congratulations, by the way. That's great. That's your email. That's right there on the screen. I'm going to put it in the description of the video. You can reach out to Maria.
Yep.
Send her a clip and get in her music video. It's going to be really great. I can't wait to see what you do with it. It's going to be interesting.
yeah, as many clips as possible.
Yeah, it's going to be great. All right, Maria, thank you for joining us this week. I really do appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Thanks,
Great
Maria.
week. All right, Chris.
Well, what I have to say is basically, first of all, I just want to say October 12th, I'm going to go up to New Hampshire and the Ospey Mountains, and hopefully, people around here will take the time to go up there as well. But when it comes to drones, I definitely want to I want to buy the Air, 3S. I also want a Neo, but I have two other drones that are backups, which is the Air 2S, and I still have the DJI Mini 2.
Yeah,
So that's what I have to say, man.
great. All right, I'll give it to you, Dominic.
Oh, I've got a couple of things to say. Firstly, from the Australian point of view, we don't have any of that issues at the moment. I did hold one of the Neos in my hand, and it's probably about that size. It is very interesting. The other situation is I quizzed the people at D1 Store, which is the major authorized um, place for any DJI products here, and they were a little bit coy when I said something about when the Air 3S is coming out, and they looked at me and said, "Not yet." So there was a hesitation in their body language.
Mhm.
So if I'm going to be buying, it might be an Air 3S, but at the moment there's been no discussion of any bans. So my final comment is, if you want to, just move to Australia.
Oh yeah. Now's a good time to do it
Yeah.
too, because you guys are going into warmer weather. We're starting.
Yeah.
Actually, turned the heat on today. Today's the first time I turned the heat on, warming up a little this morning. It was kind of chilly out. Nice day
Hey,
though.
you got an apartment for me, Dominic? I'll
Oh,
Mm,
we
gladly
could
move
probably
over
find
there.
something. Yeah, we could
yeah.
probably find something.
Well, it's my turn now. So I'm coming to you tonight with one less chin. Just saying, working on that. So I'm going to start with that. Work on your health. If you have health issues, try to just push through it and do what you got to do. It's not easy to do, and I'm doing the work that I can. Mental health matters. It matters to everybody, not just me, not just the people on this panel. Everybody out there has their own problems. If you need help, reach out, get help. Don't do it alone. Reach out to your friends, your family. You can dial 988. You can reach out in your local communities. There's always help. Just got to look, got to reach out. Thank you for everybody who's joined us tonight. For me, I will say that I would want another Mavic 3, and I don't think I would buy a Mavic 3 Classic. I think I would upgrade it to the Mavic 3 Pro.
Oh, get an Air 3S. Come
Yeah.
on, ball.
Listen, I
Get
understand
both.
it's going to be great, but I don't know. I really like the Mavic 3. I just really do. It's such a great drone. I'm sure that the Air 3 is a great drone too, but I like the Mavic. I really do. I
Get
just hope
yourself
that
an
it doesn't go
Inspire
through.
3.
Yeah. And Stefanik, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're going to hurt a lot of people with what you're doing over there. So, fuck off. With that, we'll end the stream. Have a great night, everybody.
Right.
Hold on. I got it. Give me a second.
What happened?
The greatest.
Listen, I know you're laughing at me, Dominic. You know exactly what I did, don't you? You know exactly what I did. I kept the one from the 2-year anniversary because I literally have everybody's name on there who's been on the show
Yeah,
before, so everybody got credited. What, you know?
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
wow, what the
But there was an extra one in there, which I'll tell you at another
Wilson,
time.
is it Wilson? Oh, we'll figure it out. So
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
tonight's joke comes from Nick Smith. Why can't dinosaurs shake hands?
Why is that?
Because they're
Why?
extinct.
They what?
Because
Oh,
they're extinct. Nick. It was all Nick. Go for him, not me.